Alright, welcome to a new video for Gamer Know-How. Today we're going to be talking about one of the most controversial Overwatch 2 heroes, Mauga, and how to counter him. A lot of people think that Mauga is uncounterable. Actually, that is not the case. He has direct and off counters that you can use. As someone who plays Mauga, yes, flame me in the comments all you want. There's a lot of danger to playing the character. Yes, you can pretty much kill anyone you want, but there are some heroes that you know that in a 1v1, it's a 50-50 whether you're going to come out, and some of them, it's almost impossible to kill them. But it is possible to kill anybody. I mean, a Bastion can take on a Genji, a Bastion can take on a Sombra, a Reinhardt can take on a Reaper. I mean, a Doomfist can literally walk up to a Junkrat and kill them if they're weak. I mean, every single direct counter you can still win in a fight with. So it's not impossible, but there are heroes that exist that Mauga can't deal with. So we're going to be talking about the tiers of resistance. Most in danger, snipers, mid, shield and ranged, off counters, and direct counters. Most in danger characters are characters that are going to have probably a 5 to 10% chance of being able to defeat Mauga in a fight. Snipers are special class. Most of them can take on Mauga, but there are some problems with the sniper class, since Mauga does counter the sniper class in some ways. Mid means that you can take on Mauga if you have distance. Shield and range means that you're a direct counter to Mauga if you have a shield or you're far enough away to deal enough damage. Off counters mean that they are able to counter Mauga if he comes into contact with them. They have specific ways in order to counter Mauga, and direct counters are heroes that can directly counter Mauga on a 1v1 fight if they get the off chance to do so. So let's look at most in danger heroes. We have Torbjorn, Wrecking Ball, Hammond if you want to call him that, Mercy, Zenyatta, Kiriko, Cassidy, I still call him McCree, Junker Queen, Bastion, and Doomfist. These are the ones that have the most in danger. If they come up with a fight with Mauga, they're going to struggle heavily in defeating him. The characters that have the best chance of defeating Mauga in a fight are Bastion. The best way to defeat Mauga's Bastion is to sneak up behind him and shoot him in the head. If you aim for his head, which is almost impossible to miss because it has the biggest headshot hitbox in the game, but if you sneak up behind him as Bastion, you could probably kill him in turret mode. You can also kill him with your bomb or your recon mode. It's actually very easy to kill Mauga if you sneak up behind him because his turning radius is slow, so if you sneak up behind him, he can't shoot you. He can't really turn around that easily to shoot you. Same with Zenyatta. Zenyatta can also charge up 5 Discord Mauga. Before he turns around, you headshot him with 5 charged orbs, and then you just kill him back to dead. So Zenyatta and Bastion are the two that are the most likely to kill him, but still are very in danger. The thing about Mauga is that mobility is the key here, and these characters do not have mobility. Junker Queen can probably run away, Hammond can also run away, but usually Mauga can still kill him before he decides to run away. Torbjorn, Bastion, Zenyatta, Mercy, and Doomfist all have some mobility, but not much. If they're left alone, they can basically be killed by Mauga because he can just run after them and kill them. Kiriko can teleport away, so that makes it so that she's a little bit less in danger, but if she doesn't have her teleport or her cleanse ability, she is basically a sitting duck. Cassidy's the same way. Junker Queen's the same way. Doomfist is the most in danger of everyone on this list. If he has his uppercut, he can get away, but it doesn't take him far from Mauga. Mauga can just run after him, and if he has no mobility, he's just going to die instantly. Torbjorn has resistance, so he can also place his turret, which will distract Mauga. Mercy can fly away to other teammates. Kiriko, of course, can warp. Kree can launch his magnetic stunning bomb, and that can kill some people, but it's not going to do that much. Junker Queen can do her rage yell, and she can also try and run away, but she's not going to be in a very big situation. Hammond is the best hero in this. Hammond's going to be the best if you want to just run away, do some damage and run away, but if you get stunned or if Mauga knocks you down, you're basically dead. Everyone on this list, if Mauga knocks you down, you're pretty much dead. So I mean, at this point, if you're one of these characters, your best bet is just to run away because you're not going to be killing Mauga unless you're contesting the objective. in like the last 10 seconds or overtime of the game, which in that case, just try and headshot him as much as you can. Maybe you get lucky and he's low enough for you to take him down. Zenyatta and Bastion, you will probably be the strongest of the category, but since you are not mobile characters, he will still kill you if you do not kill him first. Then we go into the sniper class. The sniper class is hit or miss. If they are able to line up a couple shots, they will kill Mauga easily. If they do not, then they will have to use their mobility to get away. The best sniper to take care of Mauga is going to be Ana. The best thing for Ana to do is to sleep him and then use her anti-bio grenade to knock out his healing ability. Mauga's healing field boosts himself and his allies. Ana's grenade cancels that. Her sleep also cancels his charge, as long as you hit him after he starts charging. If he starts jumping in the air and you sleep him, he will be sleeping before he comes down, meaning he will not knock down anybody. Your sleep dart does not work while he's charging, so just wait until he's done charging. Once he jumps into the air, shoot him with your sleep dart, and he will not do any damage, and he'll be asleep. Hit him the anti-bio grenade, and he's basically just a sitting duck for anybody, including yourself. Ashe can take him down, Widowmaker can take him down, Hanzo less likely to take him down, but still okay. The best thing for Hanzo to do is hit him with a sonar arrow so he can see him, and then just wall crawl away or just dive away. The thing about snipers is that Mauga can kill you from distance. The best thing for you to do is to hit him from somewhere he can't see you, or duck behind cover so he can't shoot you once he does see you. The only person this doesn't apply to is Ana, because if he does see you, just sleep him or antibio him, because he will not stand a chance if he does not have his healing or his charge ability. Then we have mid-level. These are characters that can have a 50-50 shot in taking him down. Symmetra, fully charged, can get him down to 0 pretty instantly. She can also use a teleporter to get away from him. Her sentry turrets also allow her to cut away from some of his health, but of course, he can run after you, so just teleport away and use your turrets at long distance. Moira, same thing. Use your harming orbs, and when he's coming up on you, just teleport away. Sombra, hack him, hit him with your stun cube, and then try to get him as low as possible before dipping out. That's the best thing you're going to be able to do. Genji is probably the most powerful of the mid tiers. He is probably the best one to take down Mauga. The only reason why he's not an off counter is because if he's not able to dash away, then he will get killed instantly. The best thing about Genji is that he is technically an off counter, but the reason why he's mid is because if you don't, it depends on his deflect ability. If you don't have your deflect ability, you're not winning in a confrontation with Mauga. If you do, then deflect his healing rounds back onto him and then attack him. He can't deal with Genji if he's on fire, because then he can be taken down by an opposing Mauga or an Ashe. Lifeweaver, honestly, don't play this character this much, but if I had to guess what you could do in this scenario, place your flower up, hit him from range, and then dash away. That's pretty much the only chance you have in defeating him, is using your flower and hopefully just getting him from range before your teammates come in. Venture, pretty simple. If he's coming after you, then just go underground, heal yourself back up, and then erupt right underneath his feet, knock him back a little bit, and then take him on before digging your way back out of it. Brigitte, stun him. The best thing with Mauga's number one weakness is shields. If you have shields, then he's going to be in a bit of a pickle. He can take down shields instantly. Not instantly. He can take down Brigitte's shield pretty quickly, but that shield does block damage. You can bash him with it, knock him back with your whip, and then walk away to heal back up before dealing more damage to him. Roadhog is also a pretty good mid counter. Of course, Mauga was made to take care of Roadhog, but your trap makes it so he's stunned. Your hook, your passive healing canister means that you can pretty much survive him long enough to get him low. He will still probably get you, but a well-timed hooked could stop him before he lights you on fire, and he is basically useless if you're not light on fire. If you can stay not on fire, then Mauga, you can take down Mauga pretty easily. But if he gets you on fire, toss your your trap thing, get him stunned, and then walk away to heal yourself, come back, hook him before he could keep you on fire, and then finish him off. Ilaria, just stay ranged. Ilaria, Echo, Lucio, pretty much what you guys are going to have to do. Stay ranged attack. Echo is probably the most powerful that you can do. If you can get him down to below 50% health, then your beam attack will take him down to 0 pretty quickly, but the goal is to stay ranged as long as possible, get him down to below 50%, and then zap him with your beam and get him out of the game. Ilaria, just keep ranged away. Your flying ability makes it so that you're easy to get away. Lucio, same thing. You can outrun Mauga, you can outrun basically anybody except for Tracer, so just boop him off the map. That's an easy kill, or just boop him away from you while you run away. Alright, let's get into the actual characters that can take on Mauga. First we got shields and ranged. Pharah, just stay away from him, keep in the air or behind cover, and you can rocket launcher him to death. Mei, put up your shield wall if you can't get him. Try to get him low before you freeze, and then when you freeze, he'll stay around. Naturally, he'll stay around and try to get you out of that icicle. Once you get out of icicle, pop a wall, and you've got him blocked for now. Winston, same thing. Just jump on him, place a shield. He's got to destroy that shield, and your teammates can wail on him while he's stuck behind that shield. The best characters are Reinhardt and Ramattra. Reinhardt, charge Mauga, put up your shield, flare him twice, that'll get him down to critical, and then just go at him with your hammer once your shield starts getting low. Don't let him heal up, because that's not going to be good for you. The best thing to do is charge him, flare him twice, put up your shield, wait for your charge to resurface, and then charge him again, and he'll be dead. 2 charges, 2 flares, he's dead, and if anybody comes to double team with you, just flare them both, or try to line up a charge so you can nip them as well. And basically it's just flare them twice, put up your shield, charge him whenever your charge is available. Your flares also, just keep flaring him if he's still alive. Reinhardt's shield has the most health in the game, and shields are Mauga's weakness, so use that shield to your advantage. Ramattra is probably the best case scenario for a shields character. Place up your shield, or if you're in your big boy mode, use your defensive armor, put your defensive hands up in your cross, and that gives you 80% shield damage. Charge up, and then punch him again, put up your shield, and then put down your vortex. I don't know what it's called, but it's the one that makes people slow and passively hurts them. You keep Mauga in that for a long period of time, and that slows him down. Your shields block his damage, and your cross defensive position will keep him from doing much more damage to you. D.Va, block his attacks. When he's about to light you on fire, put up your defense matrix. Do not put up your defense matrix when he is firing upon you. I know it may seem counterintuitive, but that defense matrix is the only thing that will keep you alive in this scenario. Put out your micro missiles, fly away if you're getting critical. You do not want to. Mauga is the last character you want to have. Well, actually, Roadhog is the last character, but second to last character is Mauga for you to be in small form, because he will just kill you instantly and will run after you if that's the case. Again, Roadhog, as we know, is still a D.Va counter, but Mauga is also a D.Va counter as well. So Mauga basically counters all tanks except for what we'll get to. There's two tanks that can reliably kill Mauga. Actually, there's technically 3, but 2 of them do it better than the others. Speaking of tanks and off counters, let's look at the off counters of Mauga. These 6 characters can deal with Mauga pretty much in an off situation. As we see, we have 2 tanks here. There's one tank that is actually a direct counter to Mauga. We'll be talking about her in a bit, but let's go left to right. Baptiste, place down your infinity field. I don't know what it's called, biofield. Heal yourself and jump around. The thing about Mauga is that he cannot spin around that easy. That means that any character that can jump around him while dealing damage to him is a threat against him. Your infinity shield means that he can't kill you. He has to take that down, meaning you can jump around while he's too busy taking out your shield and just keep wailing on him with your burst rifle. Baptiste can kill a Mauga if Mauga is distracted. I know this from a fact of playing Mauga and also playing Baptiste against a Mauga. Baptiste can take on 2 Maugas at once. I know this because I played Deathmatch and Mauga when Mauga first came out. Baptiste was one of the few characters that people played to go against him. Your shield and defense matrix, basically, now your implication matrix for your ultimate, means that you can basically take down up to 3 Maugas at once. So if you can take down 3 Maugas in Deathmatch, I think as long as you can jump around pretty quickly around a Mauga while your life field is up, you can kill a Mauga easily. You just got to take some skill with jumping around and lining up your shots. Reaper, pretty easy. You're a tank killer. Teleport away when you're critical. Phase into your phase form when you're lighting on fire to cancel it out, and go back to killing Mauga. Headshot him, kill him, done, easy. If he's got his healing up and he's being healed by someone, teleport away and kill his healers before you take him out. You can 1v1 him, but you can't do 3v1s. If he's being healed by 2 healers, you gotta kill them first. Soldier 76 and Sojourn, do you guys together. You both are hit scan. The best thing for you guys to do is for you to sit on a ledge or be ranged. The best thing you can do is be ranged far enough away for you to do more damage than he can do. Soldier, run away. Sojourn, slide away. The best way for a DPS to counter Mauga is to be able to get away from him. That's why we're going to be talking about his direct counters, and you'll see why those are his direct counters. Sojourn, you can do more damage, but Soldier, you can have your rocket blasts straight to the head, does the most damage. So, just keep your distance and you should be able to take him down easily. Sigma, you are the most annoying tank to play against. Not the best tank to go up against Mauga, but you are still the most annoying tank to play against. And playing against a Mauga, just be as toxic as Sigma is. Knock him down when he lights you on fire. Put up your black hole to siphon up damage and health from him taking you out. Maugas are pretty dumb. They'll still shoot you with that thing up, and they'll realize not to. And even if they do light you on fire, just put up your shield and dodge around his attacks by going in and out of your shield, so he has to destroy your shield first. And if he does do that, just put up your black hole, siphon a few damage, knock him back, and then just keep doing more damage to him. Sigma's a pretty annoying tank to deal with, but at this point, the only advice I can give you is just be a toxic Sigma. At this point, you might as well just be toxic. And then we got Orisa. Finally, Orisa, the strongest of the off counters. Your gold mode is basically makes you invincible to a Mauga. Yes, Mauga can still kill you, but you have 80% resistance to anything. That even if you get lit on fire, just put up your javelin, block his shots, and then javelin him backwards. If he's about to light you on fire, just use your javelin, knocks him back, cancels out his fire ticker. Remember, his fire thing is based on a timer. He has to keep shooting you in order for you to light on fire. So if he keeps constantly shooting you, knock him back with your javelin. If he gets you on fire, turn to either gold mode or put up your javelin to block his shots, and then you'll get back to not being on fire. Orisa is the most annoying tank to deal with in course of playing Mauga. In her gold form, she can't be knocked down, so your knockdown doesn't work. Your healing radius does jack for you when you're dealing with an Orisa. Basically, the only way to win against an Orisa with Mauga is for her not to be in gold form, but even then she can still 1v1 you if she has range. But if Mauga does have a teammate with you, Orisa's pretty much screwed. There's only 3 heroes I can think of that can directly counter Mauga and even do a little bit of damage when they're even 3v1ing, being 3v1'd by a Mauga, a healer, and another DPS. These are the direct counters. There are 3 characters in Overwatch that directly counter Mauga, and they each do it in different ways. We talked about shield, we talked about ranged, and then we talked about dodging. Zarya is the most powerful tank against Mauga. Mauga will keep shooting your shields down to kill you. Put up 2 of your shields or shield an ally that he's killing. I would do it on another tank or another DPS. If you have a Junkrat and Tracer on your team, just shield them and Mauga will try and kill them because they're the biggest threats to him. Zarya, charge up your damage, put up a shield. Mauga will just keep shooting you and making you more powerful and taking you down. Zarya is one of the more annoying tanks to deal with, but with a Mauga, We're just trying to shoot down your shields to kill you, not realizing that destroying your shields just makes you 2 times stronger, or in some cases times 3. If a Mercy is boosting you, just point and click, and you'll be killing Mauga. Of course, people say that Zarya is easy target for Mauga. Obviously, if you get knocked down, you're kind of screwed, but I mean, your weapon's point and click. You're basically taking down half of Mauga's health in 1 second if you're fully charged. So just keep putting up your shields, keep boosting your damage. Mauga's like Junkrat. He will keep trying to destroy your shields, not realizing that that's not how is not going to make his life even better. Then we have Tracer. Tracer is the dodging character. Dodge around his attacks, recall if you need health back, keep zipping around. Mauga can't turn around, so keep hitting him in the back of the head and you can kill him pretty easily. If he's got a healer, kill his healer first, recall for more health, and then come back to kill him. So while Tracer and Zarya are direct counters, they can still get killed by Mauga pretty easily. If Mauga knocks Tracer down, she's dead. If he knocks down Zarya and takes out her shields, if she can't get healed, she's dead as well. There's one character though that I have not mentioned, and I think this is the strongest counter against Mauga, Junkrat. Junkrat's trap is infamous. If you trap Mauga in your trap and hit him from somewhere he can't see you by bouncing your grenades off a wall or a floor, or even the payload itself, you're killing Mauga and getting an easy win. Use your concussion mines to get away from him and also knocks him back, knock him off the map, knock him into the Ilios well, knock him in a hole in the map, or just knock him back. Away from you, heal back up, come back, and dealing damage. Junkrat is annoying, and your trap is your biggest enemy. If Mauga gets trapped, he's screwed. He can't run away. Even if he runs on the trap and his slam down attack, he gets trapped. Your trap will not get destroyed by his charge. Unlike Reinhardt, he can charge right into the trap, and it will cancel his charging ability, his slam down ability. You basically stun locked him, and if you hit him from far away or hit him where he can't see you, you're dead. Even getting close up and personal with him, Junkrat will absolutely destroy Mauga in a fight. And even if you're 3v1ing, we all know Junkrat. If it's a bunch of squishy heroes in a tank, the squishies die and he can take down the tank if the tank is stupid. And Mauga players are unbelievably stupid. They think that they're overpowered, but against a Junkrat, Tracer, or Zarya, they don't have a threat. So yeah, Junkrat's going to be your most direct counter. Trap him and kill him. If you don't have a trap, concussion mine away and kill him from a distance. Your primary does 155 damage. You're basically going to kill him in 4 to 5 shots if you get a headshot. If you don't like playing a Junkrat, Tracer, Zarya, we also talked about Orisa and Sigma for tank players. If you're DPS, Soldier and Sojourn. And if you don't like those, you've got Reaper, you've got shield tanks like Reinhardt and Ramatra, you've got Pharah and Mei if you're one of those characters. Anybody else, we talked about Ana as well. Anybody else, you're mid to most in danger. So just do what you can. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We talked about all the characters in Overwatch. We did not talk about the new character because she's relatively new, but honestly for that character, just run away. I think you're just like a Mercy in that situation. But then again, thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe if you like it, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodaloo, and have a blessed day.